Well, welcome to another edition of the Referees Corner right here on IslandStats.com. I'm your host, Earl Baston, and joining me I have two young female referees. I'll let them introduce themselves. Who's first?
Good. Hi, I'm Lindsay Pacheco.
Hi, I'm Emily Cabral.
Okay, Lindsay and Emily, you guys are also in the National Academy setup. What was your reasoning behind wanting to officiate? And we'll start with you, Emily.
Oh, okay. The reason I wanted to become a referee is a lot of times I see that it's a struggle to get referees to like younger people's games, and football's done a lot for me. So like this is my way of giving back to the community.
At such a young age, you decided to do that.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I just thought it would give me a better understanding of the game. Like, as a defender, like, now I know that when my, like, opponent is offside, so it kind of helps me, like, understand and, like, know more stuff, I guess.
Right.
And also, I did want to give back to my community because when I was younger, for my games, I never really had a proper ref, so, it would be nice for the young.
Now, do you get more upset now that you know the rules and sometimes a call is missed, or are you just saying that's what happens at being a referee?
I mean, like, it is pretty, like, upsetting when you see something and you don't call it, like, but, I mean, we're all humans, so you can't really.
What's been your toughest challenge
So as a referee.
as a ref? Yes.
Probably the toughest challenge is gonna be like just like the spectators mostly and the coaches. So yeah.
Do you fear that side of it? Because football's football. What's ever happening on the field, you can control kind of thing. Well, within reason. But do you fear that outside influence of pressure?
No, not really. I think it's still gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did you choose football?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not referee, football.
Well, a lot of my friends were doing it, and, like, at lunch times, I'll, like, play it sometimes, and I really enjoyed it when I was younger, and even now I just still love it, but, yeah, it's just my friends, they were all doing it, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, I'll try that, so.
Now, are they still involved as heavily as you?
No.
Oh, so the part-time person became the full-time person, and the full-time people became casuals.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But what are some of the things you're telling your peers who have not chosen to take up the whistle? What are you telling them it can help along the way in their careers, or even taking up a career in officiating?
Um, well, all of my friends are not really sporty,
Like,
anymore, so they're not really interested in, like, sports and stuff, so,
Boys now?
yeah.
What about you? What do you? Because obviously you're a little younger,
yeah.
and a lot of people you hang around obviously play
Yeah,
the
they
sport.
still have energy.
Right. Well, what you saying? Say you don't have any energy. Yes, I'm supposed to say, but wait till you get my age. But what are some of the conversations like around your peers as far as you playing and officiating?
Well, I know from my age, a lot of people, especially girls, are starting to like come out of their shell and start playing football, which I'm loving it. And like, especially for me being a referee, taking the step forward, like Lindsay said, helps me know the game better. Yeah.
What are some of the things you've learned about the game that you might have not known prior to you picking up the whistle because you've been playing for a while?
Um, a lot of the laws, I guess, there was a lot of laws, but they all make sense now, and like we know the rules that we can and can't do, and know
Right.
the punishments now.
Hmm.
So it's gonna make the game, I think, a little bit easier, and we're more knowledgeable now.
So do you find yourself when watching a game saying to someone, "Well, I know why that call was
Yeah.
made."
Yeah.
You're more educated in that
Yeah,
regard. Might not
definitely.
like it, but you're more educated at the okay. All right. What when you first decided you was going to take up the officiating part? What did you think was the most challenging part of that learning curve?
Probably, like, I don't know, just making calls, like, because sometimes you don't want to make, like, a bad call, and then, like, all the spectators and the
Yeah.
coaches come back at you, and, like, say like that's not a handball or like that's not a foul or
But when
something
you're
like that.
officiating, it's what you see and what you interpret, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's not what
Yeah.
they see, and because they're on different angles, and there's always going to be 50% of the people happy with the call, another 50%
Yeah.
not liking it, and it's no way to be down the middle, only because you're trying to please everyone.
Yeah.
So if you call what you see, be confident in your call. Um, have you both done a game yet?
Yes.
Okay. What was that first experience like?
It was very fun. Like I had a great time, especially like seeing all like the youth
Uh,
and they're gonna develop into their football skills.
right.
And like it was really fun. The only tough, challenging part that like I didn't like, but I know I have to get better at, it's just like the coaches maybe just putting pressure. But other than that, I had a great time.
Yeah. What was it like before the game for you?
I was a little nervous
Right.
for some strange reason. Like I've seen a lot of refs do it, so I don't know why I was like nervous, but I got better like after during the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for you, what was it like going to the field knowing that you was going to be the referee?
It was a bit nerve wracking, but I was refereeing, sorry, under 9s.
Right.
And like it was just so great to see like so many girls like in football starting, like under 9. Like the subs, there was just like 4 subs from every team, and so I was happy when I saw that. But it was pretty nervous.
Yeah.
It was nerve wracking, yeah.
Okay. Now, with you guys in the National Academy, do you take the learning stuff into your training habits and try to convince the players not to get on a referee when the call is made, whether be good or bad, because the game still goes on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you now have the experience
Mhm.
of being a referee at some point in time, not agreeing, well, you want everybody to agree to the
Yeah.
call you're made, so, it works hand in hand. When you now watching football games, are you 9 times out of 10 watching your position and watching the referee, or
Yeah.
even the referee assistant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time.
And you're very critical, are you, or you just?
Sort of.
What's one of the mistakes you see regularly happening in football in the league, as far as officiating?
Probably fouls.
Not consistent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like sometimes you're like, oh yeah, that was a foul, and then the ref doesn't call it or something like that.
All right. Well, I know you both have training, so I'm going to let
Yeah.
you go to
Yeah.
training. Thank you very much, and
No
hopefully see you on
problem.
the field blowing the whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. See you later. Well, joining me next will be Keyshawn Bean. Come on, the PhD. Come on in here, man. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one would say you're kind of a mild mannered, quiet guy. Um, how are you finding officiating?
I'm actually enjoying it very much because it has opened me up to a different world of football that I would have never imagined me doing at such a young age.
Right.
But with officiating, it's given me also a joy to watch the youth children, how they play their football, how they actually interact with each other, all on the field next to each other, being right there in the field. So
Right.
it's been very enjoying.
Do you see yourself at times around the field?
Yes.
When you were their age, you see
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
I look at it and I look and I see it's like I was there one at a point in time in my life, and now I can see how they're gonna develop. I can see ones that are not so there yet, but still they are going to be there. And
Right. Right.
yeah, it's been good.
How much of a challenge are you finding it officiating, um, and possibly playing at the same time? Because it could be a challenge at times, couldn't it?
Yeah, sometimes because well, with regular footballing, I do have minimum time sometimes because I always have training Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Right.
and also other commitments throughout the weekend. Sometimes the referee may be happening on a Friday night or a Saturday morning, then it's usually my free time.
Right.
But although it may be my free time, I also still am pretty dedicated to it, and I really enjoy just officiating itself when I'm refereeing the youth games.
Right. Right.
It's,
Now, when you step out on the field, are you able to separate player from official when you're a player?
yes,
Because it could be challenging sometimes, isn't it? Because
yes,
you
it
know
can.
rules now, and And do you find yourself challenging referees more?
Well, I actually find myself having a lot more respect for some referees,
Right,
whereas I can say that some calls that I see, I know that from a referee's position, what they see is what they see, and
right,
it's not always the case of oh, it's just a foul just because it happened.
right.
But being a youth referee has really opened me to different things, and how also whenever I see calls from young referees like Tashawn,
Hmm.
I know that they may be right in the case.
Right,
And sometimes they may be wrong, but it's nothing that you should really argue about
right, right.
rather than.
Now, how do you relate? Because you're a youngster in the PHC team. How do you relate that to the other members of the team? Because a lot of them look at you as the youngster, and they are senior, more senior. Are they eating what you're saying?
Yeah, some of them. Some of them.
So you know who to say it to and who not
Yes.
to. Okay.
Some of them understand, like, well, also, Trey Bean, here's another youth referee, too,
Right.
so he understands, too, but
Hmm.
still sometimes in emotion,
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah. Heat of the
emotions,
moment. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he
But
does get into
But
that.
that's the challenge of trying to separate it. Now, I know you're a football family,
Yes.
big football family.
Very.
But when the opportunity came to join the youth referee, was it something you had to think about, or was it something you decided, yeah, I can help out?
Well, I did think about it for about 20 minutes. I
Right.
was just sitting there thinking, how could I possibly be a youth referee? And I was actually thinking about it, and then it came down. I was like, I'll just give it a try. And
Right.
when I first had my first game on a Friday night down BFA,
Right.
I had so much fun because it was almost as if I was playing because I was actually running around, and sometimes I felt like looking for the ball for the little children. And when I kept seeing them scoring all these good goals, it just
Right.
made me excited inside. But I'm like, I can't really celebrate just because I'm the
Right.
referee. But yes, it
So
is.
how many games have you done thus far?
I've done 10 games so far, including from the under 13s and under 11s.
Okay, and I was asked this question. Where would you say the biggest challenge comes from? Coaches, parents? Because
It
the
would
players are
be
having fun.
it would be the parents the most
Yeah.
because they, even though you may make a right call, they're always gonna have the wrong. They would think that it's always wrong in
Yes.
every
Yes. Yeah.
sense, just
Yeah.
because it's the opposing team's call. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's the only challenge. But it's easy to get away because I have to do it also while I'm playing football and
Right.
block it out and everything. So it is not that hard to block out the parents. Also, it's very
Mm.
simple
Mm.
actually.
Now, having something like this on your resume goes a long way because obviously you want to go away to school, you want to improve your football, you want to possibly take it to the next level. But what are some of the things you've learned about yourself now that you've gone full circle? You've been a player, you also officiate. But what's some of the things you've learned about yourself in the short time that you've been doing this?
I actually learned that I may consider actually becoming a referee, whether my football career may take me somewhere or not.
Mm.
I would still consider becoming a referee itself after football.
Mm. Now, in Bermuda, it's very challenging because referees are small pool. And we've seen referees targeted verbally and so forth. You see it Sunday in, Sunday out,
Yeah.
night games or whatever. Um, how would you manage that? How would you? Because some people can really be what we can say, for lack of a better word, nasty.
Yes.
You know, how would you manage that? Because I don't know if everybody can take that.
Yes, I know it's very emotionally hard for some people to always hear a fan or two from any different section
Mm.
screaming out at you and
Mm.
everything, but I feel like I would just take it how I have been taking criticism over the past year and a half that I've been playing for PAC.
Right.
I'm actually received a lot at times. There's times where I wouldn't be doing things, but I always never worry about it, and then I
Mm.
just still do the same thing I did last time.
Right.
And then when it comes off, it happens. But I think taking criticism is just the key for anybody if they needed to be in a field like refereeing because it's just all about mental strength, and
Mm.
that's what we need for
Now,
refereeing.
now, one of the things that one would always say when they see you playing or just around is you're very mild mannered. You always seem to have a smile on your face.
Yes, all the time.
Do you get upset, or you don't
Well,
show it?
I don't show it, no, but if I'm really upset, I would take this in a footballing aspect.
Okay.
Football, I actually would talk with my teammates while I shouting at them at
Oh,
times.
okay.
But some people would notice it and some people wouldn't.
Right.
Sometimes some things may slip out that I didn't mean. But it's all in the emotions of the game. But with refereeing, I'm always having a joy with it because although one team might be down,
Mm-hmm.
that the fact that they may be losing by either 3 or 6 goals, no matter
Mm-hmm.
what it is, I always try to encourage them on the field
Right.
while they're playing so that they never get discouraged. And then one time I actually did it. Little child actually scored, and I actually just had a smile on my face because I was like, he went from being down, soaking and everything,
Right.
to scoring a good goal. It was right outside the box out there too.
Okay. So you're actually feeling the emotion side of officiating as well as being a part of officiating. Now,
Yes.
who twisted your mom?
Yeah.
She did? I'll talk to her.
Yeah.
But we'll go back. We'll go on to football itself. You guys are having a good season. Had a step up in the road. First loss of the season. How's things at Bermuda Club?
Well, everything is very fine. We actually accepted this loss and we did not worry about it not one bit. We just said we need to move on and not worry about it because we still have many more games left to play and this is just one step. And we also felt that we needed that loss early so that we know what to do later in the league and not slip up again. So it was pretty good to get a loss, but not good, but
Right,
bad. But
right,
it's good to get a loss early because now we know we need to work harder and that we have standards that we're never going to keep dropping.
right. Now, does that take the monkey off your back of going through an entire season undefeated?
Yes, it does too, because I think sometimes, not to say me, but some people in the team may have a thought of, oh, that we're undefeated and we can't lose a game.
Mm-hmm.
Once we, like, that was like last season actually, when we lost late in the season against Robinhood. I think that's when everybody's heads dropped
Right.
and made us lower our confidence, but getting the loss early, I think, would be better or than getting it later in the season.
Mm-hmm. Now, PhD have a wealth of youngsters coming in. There's two handfuls away in school. So when they come back, sometimes you guys are sitting on the sideline and so forth. When's your turn? Next year?
Next year, next fall.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, do you take that refereeing when you go? Because obviously the coach is going to be looking for you to do some things on the field, but do you think you can carry that mental aspect of refereeing with you?
Yes, I think I will always carry it because it would just be something that will always be in my mind, but in football and actually. And also, I'm never gonna forget it actually because I may even consider coming back after my breaks and still be doing refereeing,
Right.
not just quitting after I go off to school. But yes, I'm still gonna have it
All right. Well, I do want to thank you for your time.
Thank
Look
you.
for you out in the middle, blowing the whistle,
in my mind. Yeah, soon.
not just waving to the referee that you made a fair call.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot,
All
right?
right.
Okay. Well, folks, that's it for Referee's Corner right here on IslandStats.com. Have a good night.